5, 4,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
What's good, my good people? My name is Manny. Welcome back to We Talk Too Much. Guys, I'm really excited to be filming again. Do you know what? We've not filmed in a long time, Richard.
Yeah, it's been. I think it's been a few weeks. You know.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. Although the content has been contenting. Do you agree?
I would agree.
The content has been contenting, and I keep saying I'm really excited by it, but I'm really happy by the reception, particularly the polygamist video. That's done really well. And yeah, we're on episode 5 now, which is really good, of season 2. I'm trying to get up to 10 episodes at least for season 2 and see how it goes. What do you think, Richard?
You should definitely do more than 10 episodes.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah, of course, but let's keep it real. Like, at the end of the day, I do have other things to do.
Guys, like, comment, subscribe. The more you guys like, comment, and subscribe, the more leverage you lot have to
100%.
persuade this guy to do more content, and the more that I can then present to him evidence why he should continue doing content before he comes and tells me 10 episodes.
But Richard, what you're not... Listen, first of all, I'm not going to take any advice from someone that hasn't even put out one video, first of all. And second of all, I'm using 10 as a litmus test to see the reception of all 10 videos. I'm not trying to do a 20-something episode season when I need to see a return on what I'm doing.
That is very, very fair.
Okay.
However, you and I would both agree that since you started posting consistently,
Yes,
your engagement has got better and it's actually improved.
This is true.
The TikTok video about the polygamist, have you checked it? You know what it's on?
I know.
What is it on?
It's like 26, 27K.
It's on 28K views, bro.
That's good.
So, and you've just started posting consistently, bro.
Right.
So you might as well continue.
I'm super happy about it, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm super, super happy about it. And I want things to continue that way. Now, before we started recording, Richard was like, why are you wearing sunglasses? Why can't I?
I was just curious as to why you were.
Why can't I?
They're nice, though. I like the...
They work with the aesthetic.
I like the blue... What is it? Is it a blue... Is it an undertone?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like a lens. Anyways, but yeah, they are iconic. Now, this is when I have allowed the Instagram adverts to shop for me, okay? Because I'm on Instagram. Every other story, they're advertising these sunglasses. I said, now by force, you people want me to buy these sunglasses by force. So cool. They drag me. I buy the sunglasses. I bought this one and I bought another one. I feel like they're like transparent.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really nice. It's really cool. So I'm going to wear it to the wedding I'm going to tomorrow. And of course I got style and I got swag. So there's no like question about it. Do you get what I mean? Anyways, let's get started with the topics of today, Richard. Richard, I've got some good ones today, you know. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm really looking forward to what you have to say today.
Okay. First topic. SPAC Nation.
Lord,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Hi, boo. Hey. SPAC Nation. Okay.
Bro, we're going to start getting legal notices from SPAC.
Imagine everything I say in this is allegedly. It's allegedly. I will blame Bouncer. Bounce is Bouncer's fault. It's Bouncer's fault. Bouncer is the reason I was on my Instagram, minded in my own business. Okay? And I saw Bouncer's page. I might have mistakenly fallen onto Bouncer's Instagram page. And I saw the conversation about SPAC Nation. I like to call them SPACy. SPAC Nation.
Wow.
Okay? Now, for those of you that don't know who or what SPAC Nation is is it fair to say they're a church? Or they were a church? But I know they're shut down now.
I think as a charity, as a charity, they've shut down.
Yes, yeah. So they're shut down as a charity, but some churches are like registered as charities, but as a charity, they're shut down and they are actually They've been shut down since 2022 as a charity, actually.
No, I think it was 2024. Is it 2022?
2022, they were shut down. June 2022, they were shut down, allegedly,
My bad.
as a charity. The High Court had an investigation against them, and they were unable to explain where, like, the £1.87 million of expenses, like, where they went to. That's dodgy already. So it's already been established that this brand SPAC Nation is dodge. And their Pastor Toby, see, I can never say that name without a Nigerian accent. Toby, Pastor Toby, that one. Would you say he's a real pastor? So I would take that as a no. And
you know what I struggle with?
Why?
I would say no. I just
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay. So members. So now, obviously, I'm trying to give everybody a bit of a history behind SPAC Nation a little bit, and basically, there's always been some like drama around SPAC Nation over the years, and where some of the members have stated that like some of the pastors have forced them to take out high value personal loans, act as financial guarantors for the church leaders and that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden they disappear, allegedly, with the money and all of that. And then even like some insiders have accused leadership of instructing vulnerable members to apply for like state benefits like UC and all those things. And obviously these things are wrong, but it seems like it has come across like in the media as well that SPAC Nation is very much like taking advantage of vulnerable people. Would you say that, Richard?
Yes.
And do you want to elaborate?
Oh, what are you asking whether?
Yeah.
Like whether I agree?
Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah. I definitely agree. 100%.
Yeah. So there's been a new like recent thing that's come out on socials where, because now SPAC Nation as a church setup, I'm not gonna lie, over the last few years I actually haven't seen any sort of talk about a church setup with SPAC Nation. However, people are now saying that they are operating under the guise of different names.
Yes.
And they are like setting up groups and setting up groups and entities where maybe like group chats. And the most recent was about tall black girls group chat. So it was almost like a bringing together tall black girls to support them and help them and do all these things. And people have been coming out about this. And it's like, what's the point in doing that? But it's not under the name of SPAC Nation. It's like, we're setting up this empowerment group to support tall black girls or tall girls, and then they'll bring them there. They'll do the whole event. People are donating money and doing all this stuff, and then at the end is when you realize it's actually SPAC Nation. That's crazy to me,
bro. Maybe I'm a bit of a pessimist, but I'm not too surprised just because I think there is such a consistency in the allegations that we've heard towards them. So the fact they're now using new ways to do the same thing is not surprising me. If this one gets exposed, they will now go and do.
They will try something else.
And D. They are innovators.
Yeah, 100%. You know what?
Innovators.
They're innovating something. I tell you that for free. They're definitely innovators, and they even was been a lot of talks have been about them like giving away through like free chicken and chips and giving away money and that sort of stuff. But what they're doing, and it's giving grooming, I must say, but it's clearly trying to like attract all the young, vulnerable, like young children and kids to like come to their groups and take advantage of them. Because remember, if you think about the old allegations, was about getting them to apply for like loans and those sort of things. So now all of a sudden you're doing all these free giveaways, knowing these people are going to come to you to get this free food and get all this and follow whatever way you're putting out there. Now it's crazy because those kids are going to be taken advantage, but they might not even be able to say it was SPAC Nation. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Because it will be under one entity that will disappear.
100%. This is, like I said, that they are masters at doing whatever schemes they got going on there, they're masters, because every single time it is hard to kind of pin to, like you said, a specific legal entity. Like if you run a company, you do something, it's like, oh, this company did this. But like you said, the way that they operate, because it's, they're a church, quote unquote, there's members could be leading said WhatsApp groups or said ideas or said schemes that they're doing. It's then hard to pinpoint it on them as an institution. Even if someone is found guilty, it will be, oh, them as a person have done so, because in order for you to then say it's the church, you would have to kind of find a direct link. Like the police trying to prove, this person's in a gang. They have to find that. Yeah, that's true. If that makes sense.
That's true. Right, I'm going to watch a video here, and Richard, you can listen out as well. And this is also about the whole SPAC Nation thing. And there's a lady that's actually talking about it and kind of exposing some of the things that they're doing.
My people, you just can't make this stuff up.
SPAC Nation is becoming more crafty than they've ever been, because they're doing so many events and making sure people do not know it's hosted by SPAC Nation till the very end or till you attended. For example, they'll be doing like webinars or coaching where if you're struggling with getting a job, getting back into employment, here's some tips, we do free coaching. By the time you get there or by the time you engage, after they'll tell you, oh, by the way, this is hosted by SPAC Nation or whatever names they call themselves. And they always do these like events with free chicken and chips, free food, free laptop, free in economically deprived areas where there's a heightened chance of people actually engaging, and they always target a certain like age bracket who are none the wiser. So I guess those are perfect grooming ages. And what they've done on social media that I find is so like wickedly smart is they've taken a very different approach. For example, there was something trending, right? Not trending, but I saw it quite a bit, was tall girl community. Tall girl London community. That's
crazy. Tall girl community.
Tall girls need to come together. That is, I promise you, I know personally that is SPAC Nation, because I know some of the people that are part of that community, and it's SPAC Nation. So do you see, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they feel like there's like a dwarf society one day, or
not a dwarf society,
people that are kind of like social outcasts, and they're using that as a form of getting. It's mad, but mate, you gotta be careful, because SPAC Nation, they're really trying to use their brain to get people on board.
They're working hard. SPAC Nation are working hard. Because, you know what? That's smart, Me, I'm going to start my own community. Are you ready?
Go on.
Short Kings community. Short Kings community. Now, there are some kings that are shorter than me. Let me put that out there. I'm not even that short. Let's keep it real. However, Short Kings community I like. But we are not hosted by SPAC Nation.
Absolutely.
We're hosted by Manny TV.
Of course.
Yeah. So I will have forget chicken and chips. That's some basic stuff. Do you get me? Me, I'm going to provide you with a multitude of cuisines. Yes. We will provide you with amala, pounded yam, egusi, ewedu, but then we will also provide you with, Thai, a chicken pad Thai,
So when are you doing this, bro? When are you hosting this?
Soon come. Watch the space, guys.
Okay, because you sounded really sure about this thing that you're doing.
Fam, I'm gonna do it, bro.
All right, bro.
Don't doubt me.
All right, bro.
Are you doubting me?
No, I'm not doubting you. I was literally asking, bro. That's why I literally asked you when you're gonna do it.
Anyways, Pastor Toby, God bless you. Now, let me tell you what Pastor Toby is not doing. Pastor Toby is not playing the new Black Panther. Do you like my segue there? That was sick. I like that. So recently, I'm actually quite excited about this news, actually, because really recently, actor David Jonsson, who I believe is British. Is that correct?
Yeah, he is.
Yes. Right. So David Jonsson has officially been cast as the next Black Panther in the Marvel Studios' Black Panther 3. Rather than replacing Chadwick's T'Challa, the British actor will play T'Challa II. Oh, T'Challa II, as in like, he's his son. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so he'll be playing T'Challa's son, who obviously is named after T'Challa. So I think this is so cool. And, you know, it's so tricky because obviously when Chadwick Boseman passed, rest in peace, because that was so tragic. When he passed, and obviously they had Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, that's the second one. I think there was a lot of talk about, okay, is someone going to replace him? Who's going to be the new Black Panther? Blah, 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 blah. And I know there was all that talk about, I think there was even talk about like Damson Idris replacing him or all these other people replacing Chadwick Boseman. But you know what I think they've done perfectly is they've not replaced him. They've just allowed his son to be a successor. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's brilliant. I think that was a great idea. What do you think?
I agree. I was even going to add, like, I've watched one of his films. So he actually did a film. It's called Rye Lane.
Rye Lane. I've seen Rye Lane.
Right.
Yeah.
So he did that film, and I think he's like the perfect character. I also think because he hasn't, you know, sometimes actors and actresses, they do films, and because they've done that stellar thing, everybody sees them,
remembers them for that, but he hasn't had that staple moment that they're always going to remember him for.
Right.
Maybe us British people might know him for Rye Lane.
Yes.
However, worldwide, this is going to be his number one. They're always going to think of him as T'Challa II.
Yes, this is going to be the breakthrough for him. And I've seen him act. He's an amazing actor, which is why
brilliant.
I think it's brilliant.
That's
that
good.
he
That's good.
actually takes
On this role.
T'Challa's, why he actually does the role.
And it was really annoying, I'm not going to lie, because even when I was reading through it, it was really annoying to see loads of people being mad about the casting. And it's not even the casting of him as the son. People are like, oh, why didn't you just replace the Black Panther? Just replace the Black Panther. But you already know that how this world is and how bloody humans are. If you replace him, whoever replaces Chadwick Boseman is always going to be compared to Chadwick Boseman. Do you see what I mean? Even, God bless him, but even David is going to be compared, but at least he's playing his own character, which is T'Challa's son. Do you get what I mean? So obviously your son is going to have maybe a different character, maybe a similar characterization to you, but it's different. So in casting as a son, still keeping the name of T'Challa going, because that's obviously a tribute to Chadwick. Do you get what I mean? Like, because without Chadwick, this wouldn't have been, he was born to play Black Panther. Do you not agree?
Who,
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
And I hope David Jonsson does the same as well. So, and what people don't realize, I think when people get so up in arms about films and stuff, particularly Marvel films, you're clearly not a real comic reader, because in comics, all comic characters have different variations of them. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's different storylines that contradict other ones. Like, it doesn't always have to follow a set standard. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But because the people that are watching the films probably only know the films, they're almost kicking off about the film rather than the actual stories from the comic. Like, even for me, when I did my master's, I did one of my essays was about a children's literature book, and it was actually about the Black Panther, but it was called like The Young Prince. Okay. So it was about the Black Panther's upbringing. We don't know that in the film, but there's a story behind T'Challa and how he became who he became. And like, already the film is literally, but I also don't know why this conversation about like the critique of films is so much more to black films. Like
100%.
black fully casted films. Like, Black Panther already is the highest grossing film of an all black cast ever. And it probably will stay that way.
100%.
However, there just seems to be so much more criticism around the films that we produce. So, you know what I also realize about this industry is either it's superly celebrated, that's not even a word, but superly celebrated and criticized so much, or is not supported at all and not given the promotion it deserves, and is paid absolute dust. There is no in between. Do you get what I mean? And it's such a shame, because I'm not gonna lie, we have the best productions out here. You get me?
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Shout out to all of them and every black creative, all you lot, everyone making content, making
Shout out to Manny TV.
Shout out to Manny TV, man.
Anyway, so here's I don't even know if this is funny. I was gonna say this is a really funny story, but Richard, the headline says Royal Mail loses a man's £10,000 gold bar and offers £750.
Wow. What form of delivery did he use?
Right, let me read the story because do I even know? Right, so it says here, a British man says a £10,000 gold bar disappeared after he sent it to Royal Mail using Royal Mail special delivery guaranteed, with the missing parcel under investigation and compensation is capped at £750. So Royal Mail have a cap on their compensation.
Yeah.
Now, the guy's called Rob Hobson. First of all, where the hell did you get this £10,000 gold bar? Because if I can find it, please, because even me, I've got bills to pay. So right? Rob Hobson sent a 100-gram gold bar to the Royal Mint, whatever that is, using Royal Mail special delivery guaranteed, but says it never arrived. Despite the gold being worth almost £10,000, he says he was told the maximum compensation available was just £750, with the dispute reportedly centering on the type of cover purchased. What does that mean?
The type of cover purchased would have essentially been the amount that he's insured up to, which was the
750.
Yeah.
So now Royal Mail says that it is investigating the missing parcel while police have also made inquiries. The case sparked a debate over compensation limits for high-valued items, with many people warning to double-check exactly what their postal insurance covers are before sending any expensive items. Do you agree with this compensation cap, Richard?
I don't agree with the compensation cap.
Why?
I understand why it's done, because obviously it's done to mitigate the risk around missing items.
Yeah.
However, I don't agree with it in a situation like this.
Okay.
Also, I think the cap is actually higher. So I'm on the Royal Mail site now.
Okay.
And it's telling me that the cap is up to £2,500.
Right.
Right? Now, even if this
still
is
not enough, because it's £10,000.
It is still not enough. And personally, if I was Royal Mail, I would obviously do the investigation and give the guy his money, because clearly somebody has stolen the gold bar, bro.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
This is special delivery. This is something that is probably being scanned at more points than your average post. So they would have known the last time that they scanned the gold bar.
True.
So in my opinion, there's only a limited number of people that could have stolen the gold bar. But
Yeah,
they
that
should
makes
run him back
sense.
his check.
That is true.
Yeah, they should run him back his check. They might argue, they might do a sneaky one and argue and say, oh, well, we didn't know that it was a gold bar. There's no evidence to suggest
They wouldn't
that
need
we
to
were
know that it was a gold bar, because it would be wrapped up.
It would be wrapped up, but that's the point. So Royal Mail could argue. I don't think they will. They could say, you sent the post, you didn't tell us what it was, you set the limit of £750. Even if it was more, maybe you should have set it to the maximum amount, which is £2,500. Unless his delivery specifically, the cap is £750. If it's £750, then obviously that's an issue.
But this is supposed to be a guaranteed delivery.
It is guaranteed, and this is what I'm saying. I think it's in their interest for them, in my opinion, to just run him back his money and get the gold and implement tighter security.
Yeah,
because
and
like I said,
regulations around
clearly somebody has taken this, bro. For it to be a gold bar that's missing of all the posts that's going through the country, someone's obviously taken it.
Clearly. Fair enough. Well, that was an eventful episode.
I hope. Aye.
Big up all me SPACy people, them. Stop committing crimes. Allegedly. Congratulations to David Jonsson. I'm looking forward to seeing the film. And please, you people need to give this man his money back, Jerry, because £10,000, that's not little money, you know. Or, look, Royal Mail, whoever took it, just come closer. Come closer. If you have the bar, break it in half. Give me 5, you take 5. Jack me 5,000. We don't even need to tell anybody, because you know the next video will come out on some trend and people will forget about the £10,000 bar. Give me half, you take half, we'll split the money together. Do you get me? Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe to Manny TV. We talk too much. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all.